Hi Gemini, and welcome to your April 2017 love reading. This reading is particularly for single Gemini. I do my couples ones separately and they're on my channel if you want to look for them. So yes Gemini, you've got quite an interesting theme this month. There's emotionally, you're entering April as the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is a transition card, okay? This is someone who's leaving something behind and moving forward to some unknown place that we can't see where she's going. So many Geminis, this card can mean anything. This is where you're at emotionally, which means you could be leaving behind a turbulent time. You could also be leaving behind a relationship, a home, anything. It's a sense of you being in transition, of moving forward, okay? Now the waters are really clear. This is a very calm transition, very graceful, and yeah, just very calm, very graceful transition, okay? So this is where you're at emotionally. So I don't know if many Geminis have experienced quite a turbulent time recently, because the reason that you're in this transition stage is a strength card. So what this is saying to me is that you've had to access an awful lot of your personal strengths and resources. So you might have had to do that in order to leave some ties behind, in order to leave something or someone behind. So it's a sense of you've had to dig really deep into your inner strength, really, and made a decision to progress forward. It's interesting because you've got quite a complicated ending as well here. And I was thinking about Gemini's monthly reading, that there seems to be definitely a theme going on of change, Gemini, basically, okay? So, but what you've done is you've accessed some major personal strengths here. You probably had to dig deep, and you have the strength to move forward, okay? Now you've got two advice cards, Seven of Swords and the Four of Wands. Now as an advice card, the Seven of Swords is very interesting because it's generally classed as a thief card, but ultimately what it can mean is your thinking processes are taking away your peace, okay? So I'm going back to the six, okay? Because you're going in a transition. You're taking with you these swords, which are your thoughts. And I've got a feeling, Gemini, some of you are still taking forward some mental torment, some mental hurt, some resentment, some damage that's been caused. And I'd really, really like you to look at what you're taking with you, particularly what's on your mind. What are you focusing on? Because what you focus on is what you get. And as a feeling, you're letting certain thoughts or certain thought processes, certain thinking processes about an old situation rob you of your well-being. Because your other advice card is a celebration card. It's a Four of Wands. It's crossing a threshold. This could be anything. This could be anything. This could be a marriage. It could be a divorce if it's a happy divorce, okay? This could be moving house. The Four of Wands represents celebration because there's a new chapter in your life. It could be a graduation. But there's some reason that Seven of Swords is taking something from you. It's a bit of a feeling of insecurity, or is there still an imprint around an X because of your conclusion? You got the Devil with the Knight of Cups. Okay, the Knight of Cups is a romantic offer, yeah. It's also the reconciliation card. It's someone reaching out, trying to make peace with you. But it's paired with the Devil card, which I'm wondering if this is some entanglement from the past for some Geminis. Something which looks good on the surface, but has the potential to rob you of your well-being. Because it speaks of a relationship that's potentially not very balanced. And it almost can be quite oppressive. So I almost think some Geminis are leaving behind a situation. You've had to access some really big personal strengths to move on and to leave behind some emotional tie. I want another card for you, so I'm going to keep talking as I shuffle. You've had to access the strength to move on, but you're left lingering still with a bit of a sense of insecurity, of, I don't know, it's a bit of a sense of mental unease. And sometimes this Thief card can feel that they're always looking over their shoulders, they're not feeling that secure within themselves, or there's still some entanglement with someone that's taking away your peace of mind, and it's not allowing you to go through this Four of Wands to cross the threshold into this new chapter. Because by the end of the month, here comes this Knight paired with the Devil again, which speaks to me of still potentially being entangled in a situation, okay? And it seems to be a situation that's maybe not bringing you the greatest happiness, but it's almost, the Devil's almost like compulsion. You know, when we do things and we can't quite help it, we know something's not good, but we go ahead and we act out anyhow. And that's what the conclusion of your month is. And I have to say, Gemini, of any of the signs, all your readings have been quite, you know, just definitely quite a challenging month. Definite themes of moving forward, of leaving behind something. It might not be something, it might be an inner process of moving on, but it's definitely been there, having to access strength. But a feeling of being a bit insecure about this change with that Seven of Swords. I don't know, I keep getting a feeling of looking over my shoulder. It's like you're waiting for something to come back, or you don't feel fully released of a situation. And I think if it is, I think it's potentially an emotional bond again. I've got one more interpretation which might be for someone. If you look, this Knight is holding up the Grail, which means he's won a battle. And it could be some Geminis are winning a battle with the energy of the Devil. So you're breaking through oppressions, you're breaking through addictions, or you're going to meet someone who's doing exactly the same thing. Remember, it's not where we've been, Gemini. It's where we're going and what we're doing now that's the important thing. So that if you're meeting a Knight who's done battle with, if it's not addictions and it's complexes, it's something, but they've gone inwards and they've found a strength, yes, and they've overcame that difficult energy of the Devil card. So I don't know what this means. It means to anyone watching. It's a huge reading. When you see the Strength and the Devil card in a reading, there's always a sense of something huge being overcome, okay? So this is either going to be for you or someone that you've been involved with, Gemini, who's had to go and fight some battles. by the end of the month, this is someone who could be overcoming these battles and trying to make their way back into your life, okay? Or Gemini, you're doing the battle. I don't know. This has been incredible. The cards are really complex and deep, but it's because Venus is retrograde for another month. So everyone's in reflection. Everyone's going back and trying to sort out situations that weren't fully resolved in the past. There's a moving forward and they're going back at the same time. Maybe some things weren't resolved properly. There's some sort of victory over something by the end of the month, okay? See, I'm just seeing if any... Oh, gosh, all the cards came out, guys. King of Cups. That's a very interesting card to get here. He's King of Cool. So he no longer... This is a character who no longer... the Knight and the King is pretty beautiful. This is someone who no longer gets thrown all over the place by other people's issues, which is, I mean, that's what codependency is we're controlled by other people's issues. So this King of Cups is someone who's got their sovereignty back, who's now in power, they've got the throne, and they're making their own decisions based on their own desires in their own heart, because it's water, it's about our emotions. That is one huge reading, Gemini, guys. I just don't know what to say. There's just so much going on, so much potential, so much exciting, empowering change for you. Or there's someone you've had to walk away from, okay? A situation you've had to walk away from. Whatever it is, either you or someone you're going to meet is going to be the victor. You know, you're going to win. Love is going to win, yeah? Okay, whatever that means, you're going to do battle with whatever's been bringing you down, whatever's been keeping you stuck, and you're going to be the victory here. You're going to be the winner, Gemini. And you're going to have your sovereignty. You are now the decision maker in your own life, which we all should be. You know, you break through that codependency. Okay, Gemini, I hope this helped and I wish you all the best. Okay, bye.